There are a number of ways to catch walleyes using either live bait or artificial lures. Terry Tuma explains one method that's worked for him in this week's Channel 12 fishing tip.
Lead core and crankbaits for walleyes are becoming extremely popular, but along with that, very, very productive. And we can use it on any body of water. It's not just for these big bodies of water, on small lakes, the one like what we're on. Again, extremely productive. But here too, question that been asked is, how do we rig for a crankbait and lead core fishing? Well, first of all, and they're very inexpensive, I would strongly suggest a line counter reel. And the reason being, with a line counter reel, you know exactly how much line that you had out when you caught that last fish. So you want to duplicate that. So if you got 110 feet out, you want to go with another 110 feet again. And then generally speaking, with lead core usage, I'll use either 15 to 18 pound test. I do use Suffix line. It doesn't kink as much, it's a lot smoother. And then to that line, after you spool it on the reel, and you can use a mono backing, when you spool it on the reel, is then I use a barrel swivel, a small barrel swivel, and attach to that barrel swivel just a 10 pound test line, mono line, and then about 8 to 10 to 12 feet, whatever you are going to use on that specific day, that's going to produce those fish for you. You want to use monoline because of that stretch. And then as far as the rod goes, then that rod should be a longer rod. I usually use right around an 8, something in that area, with a soft tip to absorb the shock of that walleye when it hits. And then too, when you're cranking in that walleye, just crank slow and steady. Do not stop. If you stop, it's going to come off. Give it a try. You'll be very, very pleased with the productivity of lead core and crankbaits for walleyes.
Thanks, Terry. That's it for sports.